Good morning. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your morning flash update. And this update is for the morning of Thursday, and we're at December 28th, 2023, the time 8:15 a.m. It's hard to believe we're in the last two trading days of 2023. And I can't wait for it to end, to be honest, so that volume comes back and that trade gets back to normal, because it's anything but normal. So if you think that this is normal trade, you're sadly mistaken. Number one, if you threw in a large order, you could move the market. Number two, you get the burst on the open up to about 8:39 in the morning, and then you die away a little bit. Stock market opens, it gets its burst in the morning, then it dies, and it's back and forth. No big actions. And it'll be even worse tomorrow. A lot of people traveling today, bad weather, so we'll see how that's all going to play itself out. But in the meantime, you've got a mixed bag today. You've got the Russell down, you've got the Dow and the S&P. But how it's been playing out is they're down early, they recover late. That seems to be what the market has been doing. The dollar's still not able to pick up. Many currencies just sort of drifting sideways. Today in my newsletter, I'm covering Japan, because what's going to happen here is the Bank of Japan is about to leave its negative interest rate policy. Now, traders thought it might be January. I see a very low chance of that. I can make the argument for the March, April time frame. That makes a lot of sense. What they're waiting for right now there is the unions to set wages. All the negotiations go on. I think it's called Rengo, and that's their Federation of Labor. We call it unions. That's their Federation of Labor. And they will set their policies as to where they're at. I think once the bank sees that, they're going to be comfortable beginning the policy then of raising interest rates and joining others. Obviously, what it cannot have is between now and, let's say, the end of the first quarter, a pattern where deflation comes back to their market. In terms of the energy market, they're basically lower, staying over the 80 levels, proving a bit difficult for the Brent. And obviously, the differential between the two is running about $5 right now, and that's putting pressure there. A little bit of profit taking hit the notes and the bonds. Why? Well, let's take a look at the morning data. In the morning data, we had the jobless claims. They came in up 12,000, and that's to 218,000. I think I spelled that wrong, but it's 218,000 versus an expected. There were two surveys. I saw the one out of the Wall Street Journal around 215,000. Bloomberg was 210. Continuing claims up 14,000, and they revised last week's to 206,000 instead of the prior number. We're going to get at 9 o'clock this morning pending home sales, and that's for November. Now remember, interest rates fell pretty hard from November right through December, and now the question is what's going to happen. I went out with one of my friends last night who does refinancing of mortgages, and his business is booming. In fact, they're in Florida, and he was up in town, and he was telling me how they're trying to hire more people because there's just so much refi about to go on, and the market he specializes in, not the crazy prices. A lot of Easterners moving for home values to $550,000 to $700,000 range. Sounds like it's expensive in many parts of the country. That's very inexpensive on the east coast of Florida. But he was explaining what's going on and how it's working out, and it seems to be a boom time there right now. So those are things that if I were you, I'd be looking at. Now, I want to remind you that as we wind the year down, take advantage of the free offerings we have. When you go to our website at iraepstein.com, which you can get to by clicking up here, there's an icon there, or just go to iraepstein.com. As you click away on our offers, it'll put it into a cart for you. At the bottom of this page is where you fill in your name, your email address. We get everything out. You've got a whole slew of things. I solidly recommend you give our charting service a try. I can't believe how many people are using other services, and I think you'll find ours is not superior. It's beyond that word. I developed it over many years with the developers of this, so whether you're a stock, option, or futures trader, it's geared for the trader. It's easy to get around. It's got information galore from expiration dates. You don't have to go looking for things. I use Schwab on some of their stuff. I find that their free services are near impossible. They're archaic. They're not that good. And I have my own, so I can use that. But I just look at what people give. Now, I know what their Thinkorswim is, and I know how some of the others. I think you'll find ours superior in many, many different ways. But that's for you to do. But all your free offerings are right through here. How do you play with this? Well, it's simple. IraEpstein.com. Move your cursor here. I'll catch up with everybody first thing this afternoon as we do our market reviews at the end of the day. You have a great trading day.